Oh, I didn't know that was up on the screen. To the Just the Girl. Everyone is having a great night. Hope everyone is having a great night. Thank you guys for being here late, y'all, to make sure everybody is good. And we're gonna have a good night. Thank you for everybody. I just support my content, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, the content, I'm not gonna lie, I have, the audio is, y'all don't hear me well? Is it not sounding good, y'all? I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I don't know. Different. I'm on my try a different way. Can y'all hear me now? This better? Why is it doing this, y'all? I'm talking in slow-mo. Am I good now or is it bad? Then y'all for letting me know. I don't know, y'all. Yes, no. Come on, let me know in the comments. Yes, it's good. It's delayed. I'm delayed, y'all. I don't know. What's that guy sound like I'm drinking? I'm delayed. What should I do? We should start this thing over? Start it over? Come back? Cause I ain't do nothing, y'all. I ain't do nothing different. I'm good now. Are we good? Are we here? I'm good now. We good now? I'm not good. I don't want to get too far into it, y'all, and I'm not sounding good, and I'm not sounding good. I'm good now. Okay. We good. We here? Okay. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for letting me know, because again, I don't know. I don't know, the audio is not good. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate that so much. Because we always want to make sure these conversations are meaningful, and yeah. So I shared 2 videos today. If you have not seen the videos I dropped this morning and this afternoon, go check it out. I feel like the last few days, I'm doing good. I will say, I feel like the last few days, it's been a lot of, like, the devil be busy, okay? And I feel like I noticed this a lot on my channel, that there are people who come to watch, and they're coming just to be mean, nasty, all of that, right? And I'll see that I might get one comment, and then it's an influx of people saying the same thing, or you're bashing, you're pick me, you're this. And I really try my best to just not pay no mind, because I know that they are just here to infiltrate what's happening. I try not to let the views being lower or whatever. Like, I try to just focus on the mission. And obviously we want the channel to blow up, and we want it to do well, and everybody see the content. But I also know that these are the people who come over here to try to stop you from doing what you're doing. And today I shared those 2 videos to show, number one, the older generation continues to fail us, and then also showing the narrative that Black women portray in the eyes of over sexualizing ourselves, from that older woman doing it on the internet with herself, and then the other women talking about, what they will or will not do in the bedroom, right? And tonight, I want to discuss how we as women, we contradict ourselves so much, right? And when it comes to the area and the conversation of submission, right? I've said this before, I'll say it again for those who are new here. I was not raised to be a wife. My mother was never married. Okay. So I was not raised to be a wife. And I'm not saying that you can't be raised to be a wife if your mother is not married, but my mother was not married, and she also did not raise me to be a wife. Okay. So a lot of things I have learned, and I'm still learning about what it takes to be a good wife each and every day. Right. So although I was not raised to be a wife, I still was able to be taught certain things that go hand in hand when it comes to being a good wife. And the area of submission is one of the hardest areas for women, especially Black women, is because we are not raised to be submissive to men. We are taught that being submissive to a man is slavery, right? Is who he think he is. You ain't my daddy. But we don't realize, we talk about not submitting to men and how I would never submit to a man. But I want the women to hear this. The ultimate way of submitting to a man is opening your legs to give him some. Okay? That is the most submissive thing you can do, is give a man some of your body. Period. But we don't connect the two. We think that cooking for him is way too much, but you will put his private part in your mouth without a problem. Do y'all understand how that doesn't make sense? You be telling your girlfriend, I wish I was submit to a man, as you're going to his house to do something with him in his bedroom, but you won't submit to a man. I wish he would ask me to cook for him. I wish he would ask me to clean for him. Or I won't submit to a man who's not my husband. Cool, got it. But you're giving him every piece of you. You're giving him every piece of you, but you draw the line at cleaning up his apartment. Okay. So we want to talk about that. We want to talk about how these women pick and choose and don't really realize what is the most ultimate form of submission is. It is having sex with a man. Period. Period. And we're going to talk about this first. Hold on. Yeah, we want.
As a woman, it is so important to have a life outside of a man. Like, a man shouldn't be your whole world. That's literally how you lose yourself. A man shouldn't be your whole life. A man shouldn't be the center of your world. And this is coming from a married woman. Like, a man could be a part of your world, a part of your life, a very important part of your life, but not the center of it. Make sure you have your own hobbies. Having a man shouldn't be your personality. That shouldn't be the only thing that makes you special. Your own money, sis. Never depend on a man to completely, what is it called? Never depend on a man completely. Always have your own money. You could let a man provide, but provide for yourself as well. And just make sure your life doesn't revolve around him. His life could revolve around yours, though, but your life should not revolve around a man.
So cool. This is what they teach us, right? Teach the girls. Don't let your life revolve around a man. Okay. Your whole identity should not be about a man. Okay. You lose yourself making everything about a man. But they never tell you to close your legs. They never tell you not to make your whole life about your career or your job, because you can lose yourself working like a slave, as you like to say. Like they like to say that you become a slave when you put your life around a man, right? They never tell you don't revive your life around your job. Never. Never. The whole idea that you lose yourself because you make your life about your man, I think, is the most foolish thing ever. You don't lose yourself because you prioritize your man. That's not how you lose yourself, okay? You lose yourself when you stop taking care of yourself. You can take care of yourself and also prioritize your man. The two don't have to be one or the other. And I think that that's the problem that we have as women, is the one or the other. Again, you're saying don't let yourself revolve around a man, right? But they never tell you to not close. You can have sex with a man every single day, and they will never tell you not to do that. But don't make him become number one in your life. Don't make your life can revolve around you can revolve around him, but he can revolve around you. Right? I think it's so interesting of how they make these claims as if it's black or white. Again, you won't submit, but you put his penis in your mouth. I'm just saying. It doesn't make sense. Don't let him have your own money, but yet you want the man to pay all your bills. I think that we are in a place that we just be talking and we don't even know what we're actually saying. Like, you're saying this and it's not clicking. It's not making sense, the dynamic of what it means to have your life revolve around a man, take care of a man, submit to a man. They have this idea because a lot of us are raised to have this mindset about a man will ruin your life. Don't let a man tear you down. Don't let a man, that's all we are raised to believe. That's all we're raised to believe. And I think it's interesting of how, as I said, I'm not going to submit to this man. He's not my father. That ain't my daddy. But I will be in his bedroom saying everything possible that he want to hear, submitting to him in full and totality in his bed. But to get up the next day and say, I'm not cooking for you. I'm not cooking for you. It is and it's absolutely married women who keep women single. It ain't just the single women, y'all. It is married women as well who spit this negativity and tell you that, oh yeah, I'm a married single mother. I don't submit to my husband. I wish I would submit to that. They say the same stuff. They are the problem. If they're more of the problem actually. But this is the type of stuff that they say. This right here. This is what they say right here.
Come right in your ears, Daddy. What you say, Daddy? What you say, Daddy? Say it louder. While he over there moaning, saying, and I'm over there riding the fuck out his shit. And next thing you know, that nigga gonna bust all in you, bitch. Cream pie the fuck out your goddamn coochie, bitch.
I'm sorry for the vulgar language. I sincerely apologize. But again, you're saying daddy, and while you doing all this stuff for him and telling the girls he's gonna come all inside of you. And they'll be in the comments saying, yes, girl, yes, girl, yes, girl. But let me get on the internet and say we should be submitting to our husbands. We should submit to our men. We should give them the respect, and we should do this, we should do that. And they will tell you they ain't doing none of that. They will tell you that they're not doing any of that, but they will do what she just said. They will do what she just said without a problem. Without a problem. He knows exactly what you feel like. But he don't know what your food tastes like. Let's break that down. How does the man know exactly? How does he know what you feel like internally? But he don't even know what your food tastes like. But he knows what your vagina tastes like. We gotta just call it what it is, y'all. He don't know what your food tastes like, but he knows what your vagina tastes like. That's how much we don't value our bodies. Your body is worth nothing, but you draw the line. I wish I would submit to. I wish I would make him something to eat. He ain't my. I'm not. That ain't. I'm not his slave. I'm not his chef. This is why we are so far behind, that we find problems with taking care of the men that we choose, right? A husband, because we should be submitting to our husbands. Now, I'm somebody who's different. I know everybody has a different perspective on this. I understand the idea that we shouldn't be boyfriend, girlfriend. We should just be getting married. But I'm realistic. Okay. I'm not going to sit here alhamdulillah to be a Muslim, but I'm just speaking from the reality of what it is, right? The average person is going to have a boyfriend before they get married, right? That's just what times we live in. And I do believe that there are things that we need to do before we become a husband or a wife that is going to show signs of submission. Okay? I'm not saying you got to be doing everything and give him all the treatment that you would give your husband, but I do believe that there are signs of showing your ability to allow him to lead, to allow him to cook for him, to do certain things, to let him know that you have wife qualities. I think it's very difficult in today's time to just not show any of that, beforehand. But again, you draw the line, and I'm not letting him, he ain't getting none, I'm not cooking for him. But you doing this.
You ain't never started no macaroni. He ain't never started no macaroni cheese like he's stirring yours. When you up there on top and you over there using your coochie grippers and you gripping that pickle while you going up and down, and you over there being so seductive, kissing, licking all over him, and he telling you this the best coochie.
See, this is, again, you being so seductive. You doing all the things in the bedroom. You can do all that in the bedroom. All of that. But as soon as you get to the point of having to be cooperative and submissive, you can't do it. Because you have nothing. This is all we know. The vagina is so cheap. The vagina is worth nothing. Like, it is worth nothing. The vagina is the cheapest thing you can get on the market right now. It's selling like hotcakes. Because they value the idea of going to go spend $30 on a meal to cook him some food for dinner is more valuable than your vagina. That's sad. You spend $40 at the market to get food to cook. You ain't doing that. You're not spending your money, but you will give him your precious vagina. That should be priceless. There's no amount of money you can give me to get this, unless you're going to give me that ring and become my husband. If that's how we were carrying it, which we know that we're not. But even then, setting some standards. But you kissing and licking and all this in the bedroom, but you draw the line. And I'm not submitting to no husband. I'm not doing that. I'm not no slave. How did we get here? How did we get here? This is sad, but this is real, y'all.
I don't know, nigga. I know. A nigga, say it louder. Say it louder so I can hear you louder, bitch.
Even the way that they talk, is just like I don't think we as women realize the ultimate form of submission is opening your legs and letting him inside of you. That is the ultimate form of submission. You let that man inside of you. You let him do all the things in you, on you, walking you like a dog, all these things. But we would draw the line at being a submissive wife. We draw the line at that. I'm not going to be a submissive woman. I wish I would. And this is the problem that we have, is you're constantly being told by the woman in your life, this, you take care of you. You don't worry about no man. Why you heard your mom getting her back blown out in her bedroom? Why she telling you the next day, don't let no man do nothing. Don't worry about no man. But you got your back blown out last night, mom. I heard you. But you telling me today, these ends ain't nothing. I don't need no man. But Mr. Tommy was just over here. Mr. Rashid was just over here. Because I don't give these men nothing. I don't let them play with me. You don't let the men play with you, but you let them play inside of you every other day. You don't let these men play with you, because ain't no man gonna ever play with me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. But you let them play inside of you religiously. So again, you can't be talking all this. I don't do this. I'm not submitting. I'm not nobody to play with. I'm not. But as soon as you get in that state of vulnerability, letting it all hang out, fully naked, whatever you do in your bedroom, when you get to that point, you have fully submitted yourself. You have fully submitted yourself. And there's what else can you do? The only thing that a woman can do that's submitting is having sex and having a baby. You are fully surrendering to whatever they telling you to do to get your baby out safely. You are submitting to that. When it comes to, like, especially if it's like a life or death, God forbid, it gotta be, I'm submitting. I'm letting it all hang out. Everything is out. Everything is being shown. And because we are so obsessed with sex, and we are so obsessed with being so free and liberated, that we brag about this stuff. We brag about, like, again, she's talking about, we bragging about having good coochie. We brag about having good coochie. And again, I don't know what I don't know what I don't even know if she can cook. You don't know if she can cook or not, but you know what her vagina feels like. And that's what the thing that I don't think women realize, that men are recognizing this stuff. Like, damn, I don't even know if she can cook or not. But I've been over her house about 5 times in the past 3 weeks. I don't know what she good at all. That's sad. That is sad. But again, we view submission, we view taking care of a man, we view putting our men on Like, it's like your man is up there. Your husband is up there, and as he should be. But this idea don't make a man your whole identity. Why can't I make my man my life? Why can't I make my man my life? My man, my children, everything ain't about trying to still be out here trying to chase and do all this other stuff. Like, some people are okay with that. And I feel like these women they force women to feel like they have to do all this other stuff. You feel bad because you want to take care of your man, but they telling you that you shouldn't. They telling you that you shouldn't be, don't be no slave. Don't be no slave. Even the idea of being male-centered, like, you can't be too male-centered when it's your husband. There's no such thing as you male-centered. I'm my husband-centered. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm male-centered around my husband. Period. Who should I be? Who should my life, other than God? Right? But what should it be? But again, we view taking care of a man, prioritizing a man, but you will leave. You will leave if that man call you and say, I'm coming over. You out with your friends. You will leave that club just to go home and get some without a problem, because I gotta go because he calling me. I gotta go get me some. But let the man that's trying to court you and want you to be his wife, or seeing you in a serious relationship, and he telling you, hey, I need you to come home because I don't want you out too late. You like, oh, he ain't telling me what to do. The man you met 3 weeks ago got you running home quick, fast, in a hurry for some of that. But the man who wants to really be with you, he's telling you he don't like a woman who just wants to be out all night long and doing this. Oh, he can't tell me what to do. How? It don't make sense.
Look at it as I'm a slave for my man. Like, why are you not like, this is something you want to now?
Let me put this up here.
But why do you look at it as I'm a slave for my man? Like, why are you not like, this is something you want to naturally do for your family? Why would you not want to make a meal for your family or your husband? Like, why does it have to be looked at as, well, I'm a slave?
I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I'm tired. We could swap roles. We don't have to be okay because society said I have to be the cook and the cleaner, that you cannot cook and clean when you're very capable. I don't see why that's a thing.
I want to go back because I'm so over these women with this. I work a 9 to 5. I'd be tired. Can we stop with this, y'all? And I'm not discrediting somebody. I'm not discrediting a 9 to 5. I'm not saying that. But they all say they work, they not work, they 9 to 5, and they be tired, they can't come home and cook. You want me to come home and cook after I work a 9 to 5? Girl, you work 6 to 2. Cut it out. Cut it out. You got time to come home, get the kids, if you wanted to, whatever, relax and we make stuff so extreme. You be too tired to come home and cook. Because I'm not a slave. But again, you will be a slave in the bedroom without a problem. This is how we say this stuff, and it's just so dramatic. It's so extreme. Like, I'm not here to brag or make it seem as though I'm just this, this end all be all, the best woman ever. But the way that I'm able to, or the way that in the past, because life has changed, just situations have happened. But in the past, when I was in grad school, y'all, I had a new baby. I'm in grad school. I'm going to work full time. I'm in grad school full time. I'm going to class, and I'm still doing I was tired, but still doing my best to show up in the best way I could in my home, because I knew what I was going to grad school was for my career, but I still wanted to try my best. My husband understood, well, at the time he was just my boyfriend, but he understood at the time that things were changing because of, but when I did just work a regular 9 to 5 and get my son and cooking dinner, it's not that serious. These women are so lazy, but have all the energy in the bedroom. All the energy in the bedroom. There's so much convenience out here. They can't cook. They have nothing to offer, honestly, y'all, but vagina. Free, cheap, dirty vagina is all they have to offer. I'm sorry to say it. They have nothing to offer these men but vagina. That's it. That's all. So again, you too tired to come home and cook dinner because you worked a 9 to 5. So I just think this is so. Hey y'all, for those who are joining, make sure y'all like the live. Y'all can see I'm very passionate about this topic because I feel like I'm so tired of the excuses. I'm so tired of Black women complaining about having to come home and cook dinner and like cut it out. Cut it out with the excuses. Cause I'm not gonna do this. I'm not no slave. He gotta do this. We can swap roles. We're so lazy. We are so lazy. It don't make no sense. Like there's, I don't know, y'all. I just think like we really have lost the plot of just what it means to be women. And that idea of why we submit. And when you find a good man, we're not saying submit to any and everybody, the bum off the street, we're talking about a good man who you feel that, you know, has your best interests, can lead the family. And again, as a wife as well, your husband submits to you in different areas. Like whoever is good in this certain area, we submit to one another and we allow each other to blossom in the area that they thrive at. Again, not being raised to be a wife like has made marriage, I feel like it has made my over the years made marriage a lot harder because I did not know a lot of stuff. You know, thankfully, my personality, just who I am as a person, has really helped me in my marriage because I've never been like an aggressive, you know, just toxic person. So that definitely has helped. Because I couldn't imagine. Well, my husband wouldn't be with me if I was a toxic, all of that type of person. But I couldn't imagine, honestly, being that person as well, trying to work through, you know, a marriage. Just, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just sad. But I want to show y'all this video for y'all so y'all can see where we draw the line and how women describe a lot of this stuff that just doesn't make sense. But you know, to each his own. We're gonna let them do what they do.
Cook for you. I will clean for you. I will submit to you. Let me submit. But I was watching this podcast, right? This girl, she was a little older, period. But one thing I will not do is meet you at the front door, untie your shoes, and take them off your feet. And I find it suspicious that you're letting me do that. And this is just my opinion. Shout out to the girls that want to do that, but I refuse. I think a lot of women take being submissive and being grateful that they're saved interchangeably, and I don't like that. What are you meeting your man at the door for? To bend down on your knees, to take his shoes off his feet, when it literally just takes a heel toe. I think a lot of women need to be careful with the actions that they do to be submissive, because a lot of it comes off as being thankful that you finally have a man. It don't get
a few things. Again, you have a problem with a woman getting down on her knees and taking her man's shoes off, right? Now, I don't think most men are asking that. Like, take my shoes. That just might be what that woman likes to do for her man, okay? She just likes to take his shoes off when he gets home. Maybe she just knows, whatever. That's something that she enjoys. Why would I get down on my knees and take this man's shoes off and untie his shoes and take his shoes off? Why would you get down? Why would you get down on your knees and put his penis in your mouth? You can ask the same question. Why would you get down on your knees and put his penis in your mouth? Like, the comment said that that's degrading. She said that's suspicious that you want me to do that. You want me to take your shoes off. That's very suspicious of you. Women in the comments said, I'm not, that's taking it too far. I wish I would take a man's shoes off. I wish I would let him disrespect me like that. Again, he's disrespecting you by letting you take his shoes off.
but you don't see a problem with getting down on your knees and putting his penis in your mouth. And I'm sorry, I'm just using proper vocabulary, so I apologize, y'all, if it's feel vulgar. But I just want us to really, as adults, understand the magnitude of what we're saying. I think it's interesting to also say the fact that it's suspicious that he let you. What are you insinuating about a man who let you? Like, I'm not going to be like that if that's what you like, babe. You're not like, why is this suspicious that he accepts his woman's gesture of what she likes to do for him? Next thing she says is women being thankful to have a man. That's a different thing. Why can't you be thankful that you have a man?
Submissive, it gives, I needed you my whole life, let me do everything I can to keep you. Once you get a man, that should be your man. You shouldn't be doing willy-nilly to try and keep him, because he should already be yours.
There we go, right there. If you think that, so she can't say, I've been waiting my whole life for a man like you. You can't say that. You can't say that. You've been waiting your whole life for a good man like this. You shouldn't feel that way. You also should not. Oh my God. She said that, y'all, this just leaves me speechless. This just leaves me speechless because what's wrong with a woman being thankful and grateful to have a good man? Why do we view everything as desperate or slave-like or like, I don't.
Last thing you should be doing is leading yourself to the front door. Once you hear that door click, click.
Like, the idea that you shouldn't do anything to keep your man and he should just be yours for the rest of your life is diabolical. We got to get rid of this idea that, if I gotta fight to keep my man, he never was my man. What on earth do you have? What do you have in your life that you get to buy it or have it one time and never do nothing else with it? Like, what is that thing in your life that you have, that you got it and you never ever did nothing else with it? Like, let's name something. Like, why would we think that you can get a man and don't have to do? She said you're not doing all this willingness to keep him, but you would do all this stuff in the bedroom to keep him satisfied. But you shouldn't do anything else to keep him satisfied outside of the bedroom. Again, this just shows they have nothing to offer but vagina. They have nothing to offer but vagina. So you should not be doing anything to keep him as your man. So how do you keep him? So he just supposed to just, whatever you give him for the rest of his life, is this what he's supposed to get? Like, honestly, this is why it's like we take advantage of good men. We do. We take advantage of good men with this mentality that you just, whatever. I'm not taking his shoes off. I'm not doing nothing to keep this man. I'm not doing. How? Again, you won't take his shoes off, but you'll put his penis in your mouth. Make it make sense.
You head first at the front door waiting for that man so you could take off his shoes. Baby, what? Because I do think men aren't men, they are egos. If you are feeding his ego and not his person, that is a dangerous war zone. If you take off your heels, you could take off his shoes. Where we mess up is trying to put that under the category of being submissive. Being submissive, by definition, is conforming to the authority of others. I take that as when we're arguing, okay, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna be led by you. Okay, if I disagree with how you're doing something, I'm gonna still do it because I trust you in this relationship and I trust you for my direction. Meeting a guy at the front door to take his shoes off doesn't necessarily give submissive to me, it gives servant. Serving and catering to your man is different from being a servant to your man. Oh, and y'all always talking about me doing a podcast. So follow my TikTok right here if you want to see the sneak peeks of my upcoming production series. Now, on a night out, yes, I've heard of a man taking off his woman's heels, but what I haven't heard of is somebody meeting somebody at the door to take off his shoes. Let me know if y'all think that is in the category of being submissive. What y'all think of that? Peace.
Well, I'll say this, right? We know that they don't like about They don't like when you talk about catering to a man, because they said that you're not doing all this for no man, right? They don't like that. So obviously this is not a form of leadership, right? Of taking his shoes off. That's something that she just wants to do. That's what she wants to do, and that's what she likes to do for her man. Right? That's what she likes to do for her man. Right? From the job that he might have, he's on his feet all day long. That's how she show her appreciation, her love, whatever it might be. So I think the idea that, oh, it gives servant, it gives desperate to have a man, it gives I'm so thankful to have a man, it gives I've been waiting for this man all my life, and you should never feel that way. Why shouldn't you feel that you're thankful to have your man? Why is that a bad thing? Why do we allow this stuff to alter our ways of thinking? Like I said, we're not being logical. We don't understand the idea of, I won't submit in this area, but I'm going to give you everything and then some when it comes to what I offer you in the bedroom. And like I said, we try to keep this argument going like it makes sense, and it just doesn't. It doesn't. I don't care if you want to run his bath water, run his shower, if you want to make his plate, if you want to give him a massage every night. Remember Jasmine Brown, when she first was talking about Cam Newton, before we knew it was Cam Newton, she said she rubs his back, back every night to bed. He rubs, to go to sleep. And she knows his heartbeat, and she knows all this, and she knows all of that. They were like, oh my God, I wish I would. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm not doing nothing like that for no man. I wish I would. That's how she loves her man. She's a natural nurturer. She's a natural submissive woman who loves to cater to her family. And I feel like I'm very similar in that regard. I really enjoy taking care of my family, cooking for them, making sure the house is clean. Those are things I've loved to do over the years. I love to do those things. I wish I could do more of it. But again, life happens, things change, situations come about that you may not always be able to do what you once did in your marriage. But those are the things that I've loved to do. I've been married for 10 years in September. And there's a lot of ups and downs and things that you just have to alter. But the desire to do these things, the desire to be there, desire to just want to naturally take care of your man, they don't like for you to be there. They think that you're male. Like I said, they say you're male centered. You're male centered, or again, something's wrong with him that he let you take his shoes off. But y'all, we've really taken the idea of being submissive and made it such a nasty word. But you're on the internet talking about how, y'all, they on the internet talking about how good they coochie is and how this and that. And I don't know if y'all saw my video from earlier, but I'm gonna share this video again for y'all to just hear this stuff. Y'all gotta hear what they're saying. And these are the women who say that they don't even need a man. That's what they say. They don't even need a man.
5 good ways to know that you got good cat. Okay, I'm gonna start off by saying that nonchalant nigga turned chalant. Once you know that you put that fire on that man, and you know for a fact that the dude that you was dealing with acted like he never cared to begin with, and then all of a sudden started caring, you got that shit on you, my girl. You got that splat. That splat. Number 2, when he only eat the cat and don't even want to hit. He only want to eat it and not beat it. That's how you know when that shit good. You got some fire in between your legs, my girl. I keep telling y'all. Number 3, when y'all actually in position of doing what y'all doing, and it's like he keep taking breaks. Like he put it in, he kind of ease up a little bit. He feeling that grip, okay? He feeling that twister. You got that gripper, okay? That gripper twister on him. Number 4, I know this gonna sound crazy as hell, but when he pop up at your house. He pop up at your house. You know you got that fire. Now, I mean, you know it's good, but also, you know, you dealing with something real crazy. So, you know, beware. But if he popping up at that house, you got some shit on you, my girl. I'm telling y'all got that shit on y'all. Like, what? Last but not least, if he is quick enough to leave his friends to come be with you, you won, baby. You know these niggas love their friends. These niggas be in love with their friends. They love their homeboys. So the fact that he willing to leave a great outing with them to come be with you, you got that shit on you, baby. You got that splat, okay? And you need to put that shit up in a bottle and sell it, okay? You got that splat.
Put it up in the bottle and sell it. That's what she said. This is the reality of how we have nothing to offer but our vagina. He can have everything that involves your body. He knows exactly what your body feels like, but you draw the line at cooking. You draw the line at making his plate. I'm not making his plate. Who he think he is? I cook the food. Okay. You cook the food is where you drew again. You drew the line at, I'm not cooking him no food. I'm not cooking. Like, what do y'all think this is? This is how we talk. And we think we sound so smart, y'all. That's the part that really gets me. We think we sound so smart by doing it this way. We are like, oh yeah, we think like, because you know why we think that? Because other women feed it to us. They validate it. They agree with it. They tell us that yep, girl, that's right. That's right, girl. Yep. I don't need no man. These are the same women who claim that they are decentering men, how they don't care to be by themselves. They want to live alone. They want to do all this stuff by themselves, but then they're also bragging about how a man is all up inside of them every other day. Every other day, somebody's up inside of you. And I think that this is the unfortunate side of how we say one thing, do another, and then get mad when we're being called out for our bad behaviors, our poor choices. This is not cool. But again, we're too tired to cook after we get off work, but you ain't never too tired to go in that bedroom. You ain't too tired when that man call you to come after you get off work, you over his house. You're at his house without a problem. But if he said, "Hey, when you get off, can you come? Can you come over here, cook dinner for us?" It's like, what'd you say? Cook dinner? I ain't cooking no food for you. What you think this is? I thought that would be something better to ask for, but again, for the men, unfortunately, you can ask a woman flat out, "Can I have some of your cat?" And she'll give you a better response than she would if you said, "Can you cook for me?" That is the sad reality where we are today. That she will curse you out over asking, "Can you cook her? Can she cook for you?" But she will not. She'll smile and giggle and laugh about you saying, "Hey, let me get some of that cat." Isn't that crazy? That you'll get cursed out over asking about cooking a meal, but she'll laugh and giggle about you saying, "Can I have some of that? What's between them legs?" Can y'all believe that this is the generation that we're in? This is the reality. This is the reality. And this is women of all ages. 21, 31, 51, 61. They're all doing it. They're all doing it. And we think we sound so smart. But then now I'm a pick me. I'm bashing. I'm doing it for a check. I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it for views. I'm doing it for views. I'm doing it for views. But look at how you out here moving. Look at how you out here moving. But somehow We think we are so smart. We think we solved the code. We cracked the code. But they have no problem doing the stuff that they do. They have no problem. They have no problem being the women that they are, just acting a fool. They have no problem. And again, like I said, you'll be cursed flat out for just simply saying, hey, if you don't mind, can you go past the store, grab me something to eat? Baby, you bound to lose your life. You bound to lose your life. Y'all want to see? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Since the y'all, if y'all didn't see the video earlier, brace yourself. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, brace yourself. If you saw my video this morning, you'll know what I'm already referring to. I'm just telling you, brace yourself. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't come for me. Don't say I didn't warn y'all. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I'm doing my best to warn you. Okay. So here we go.
Clapback Entertainment. I'm trying out for Centerfold. What y'all think? Check me the fuck out. Look at my boots. Let me move back so y'all can get a good view. They say 50 and over, we don't got it still. Excuse the fuck out of y'all. Hype me up. I'm trying out for Centerfold. Hype me up. Hype me the fuck. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me the fuck up. Check a bitch out. Over 50. I'm trying out. I'm too short to be a model, they said. So I said, well, can I do Centerfold? Shut it the fuck down. They say send them a video. So I'm going to send them this video right here. Ooh, excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. But hype me the fuck up. Yeah.
Well, y'all, I guess I'm still the problem. I'm still the problem. Because again, you can post a video like this, right? A man gets in the comments and says whatever he says about your video. You curse him out. Because how dare he talk to you like that? How dare he call you out of your name? But then you'll refer to yourself as a B. You'll refer to yourself as his B. He can call you a B and all type of whores and everything possible in the bedroom because you're submitting to him in that moment. He can say whatever to you. He is you in a very vulnerable state, basically in an outfit like this in the bedroom though, and you're letting him say whatever he wants to you because you have submitted to him. So again, that is the ultimate form of submission. Is to be in an intimate space with a man. It's how women submit. I don't know what other way you can fully submit. This is somebody's mother or grandmother, as y'all said. This is what it is. You know? This is what it is, y'all. Again, I don't know why we sit here and we act like you can't have there's a such thing called balance, right? We have to get our priorities in order. When you become a mom, a wife, you have your career, we know that we have so many options today. We have so many options to be able to work from home and be a mom, you know? But we act like men. We're so pride, my ego, and I wish I would, and but again, you say all that but you back on the internet talking about how you was just getting bent over last night. And like you come on the internet to talk about how your side piece just left, your sneaky link just left. But then the next video you talking about, I don't let these men play with me who they think I am. Whoever just played in you last night was just at your house. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all can't be talking all this tough stuff when you're then bragging about how a man was just over your house giving you whatever you wanted, whatever you needed. It doesn't make sense, but we do it, and that's where we try to make other women feel like submission is a bad thing, or I'm not doing all that because I got it. Like, it's not. We make stuff so much harder than what it is, y'all. We really do. Right, I don't need a man, but I got 5 kids. Whew. I really hate this for us as women. Because like I said, the cost of vagina is so cheap. It's worth nothing. It's just, we just give it out so freely. We don't value it. It has no value to us. Like, none. It has no value at all. None at all. And it's unfortunate. But I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. I really do. I think it's always, for me, it's just always trying to just show what we're saying don't match what it is. It just doesn't. It really doesn't. But if you guys came in late to the show, you can definitely go back and watch the replay, which will be up shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Thank y'all for being here as always and supporting the channel. And we 2 months into the new year, and I need y'all to hype me up. Okay, hype me up, hype this channel up, share out, get bring more subscribers to the channel. Hype me up. Okay. Hype me up. Okay. But we talk about real stuff, and I know that one thing I try to do with my channel that may be different from other people's channels. If y'all notice why my channel means or what I do, I don't try to come on just report stories. Like, I don't want to just be like a gossiper. Like, I'm really trying to teach lessons in each video that I share. There's a purpose, there's a point. It's something that's going to be, like, I don't want to just be like giving out like, oh yeah, Glorilla and her sister were fighting, and like, if it's not something that's going to be meaningful to talk about family drama, how we need to change it, I don't want to just be that reporter person for my channel in particular. So I'm trying to navigate that as well with like giving y'all the interrogation videos, which I really love. Hopefully y'all like those. I did drop another video the other day. So I appreciate y'all really for being here, because I do want to have real conversations that are meaningful. And that's how just keep growing. And thank y'all for sending me emails with information. I got a really good video email today with a lot of good information. So I think if the person is here or just they come across this video, thank you for sharing that information to me. So yeah. I'm tired, y'all, but this was good. I thank y'all for being here, as always, supporting me. I hope everyone has a great, safe night wherever you are. Make sure that you like the live. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Check out my videos that I dropped this morning and throughout the day. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Jessica Talk dropping tomorrow, inshallah. Thank y'all so much. Good night. Bye.